says I spend too much time at my terminal.
He's probably right.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the cantina.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Ho. That man can drink.
Saw what you did at Galbank. That was really something.
So, if you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you came to the right place. Otherwise, maybe move along. Busy day. Have a look, Deputy. I'm sure there's something. Enjoy Aquila City. And for God's sake, be careful.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. I was tired of waiting around anyway.
I know your type. Freewheeling spaces. Nice.
Aquila City is always hot.
Time to greet the stars. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Charlie 3. I got some information for you. Please acknowledge.
Where his stargazer.
I got something important to say. Save your life. Honest. Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3. Hi. Just doing my daily paying it forward. Avoid the Altair system. Like big time. Sure. So, I'm doing my rounds, pick up supply drops, and I grab into the Altair system, and boy, spacers all over the damn place there. Distress call, yammering nonstop. Something big's going down there, and all of us with no skin in the game, best we just give it a wide berth. Am I right? Oh, it sounded bad. Real bad. But I had my own problems. I had to plot a course out before the spacers took out my grav drive. Sorry, I'm just not constitutionally capable of the big space fight thing. Charlie 3, you are looking to pay it forward like big time. Oh, I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.
Starting landing procedure.
You're looking well.
Please tell me you aren't gonna run the Red Mile.
Hello.
I don't make chit-chat with patrons.
Before the Red Mile blood sport thing, this used to be a decent place. Now...
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. Mess around and find out.
Can you believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am? Can't believe they'd rough up a guy just for wanting to take a little break. If only there was something else like this in the galaxy so I wouldn't have to deal with the staff here.
Unless you want to be on my bad side, you better back off. Hey, watch out. You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force. Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I'd think twice about pissing us off, or else you may find yourself with nowhere to hide. Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things our way. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about skipping out on your tab. Maybe you don't start that fight over your lost bet. You get it now? What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free entertainment, you name it. And if anyone's got a problem with it, well, we've got ways of making people disappear. Go bother someone else now.
Go ahead, start some trouble. Gives me an excuse to air you out. What the hell are you looking at? You're trying to piss me off.
At the Red Mile, we don't ask too many questions. Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar. Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I won't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat, then. The Red Mile is the settled system's most exciting sporting event. Brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck in a deadly race to the finish. Those that survive are celebrated as champions. Those that don't are quickly forgotten. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality. Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail. Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport, after all. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those unfortunate souls a proper send-off while they can still appreciate it. You're too precious! Yes, of course they bet on our runners' lives. We're outside of the colonies and Freestars for a reason. Betting is a huge part of the Red Mile's appeal. How better to make the most exciting sport in the universe more exciting? Repeat runners draw bigger bets. You should ask Donovan how much bets on him were worth before he was forced to retire. Of course. And if you're thinking of running, just let me know. I'll be glad to sign you up. A rather open-ended question, but I'll do my best. Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business, get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it, if not quite a family destination, at least a safer one. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience, but our clientele has improved considerably, and we offer a wider range of services. I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family. I used those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across the settled systems. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance, I was able to realize my vision. And now, at last, Red Mile is truly a must-see destination for any who wish to experience it for themselves. Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the most unique and popular travel destinations in the settled systems. Because I want to leave a legacy and be remembered for creating something as unique as it is lucrative. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here to test themselves, I really should challenge. I suppose there's no single reason. Let's just say that I feel it's my calling. Call on me if you need anything. How are you, dear?
I'm on duty. Just get the hell out of my face.
Go on.
Someone wants to throw your life away.
Hey, back off.
Runners like Mr. Freestar.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
We simply provide them a stage on which to achieve their destiny.
Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
I wouldn't take that personally. Probably just having a bad day.
Sam Coe. Never thought I'd see you again. Can't say I really want to, either. Not after you turned your back on the rest of us.
I did what I had to do and I'm at peace with it. If you're gonna hold a grudge, that's your problem, not mine.
I wouldn't count on Sam here to have your back, Deputy. He's likely to disappear on you just when you need him the most. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't have the time to babysit a rookie. Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat. I hope so. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting. She won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you. You'll find out everything you need to know when you meet with her. I'm at a critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication. Now let's just get this over with. Follow me. management.
Is that Donovan Lease? Damn. Guy's a legend. He's run the mile more than anyone alive.
Take a seat.
Well, well. It isn't little General Stalker. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't stand up and salute. I'm just not all that impressed by you, your lads, lasses, and all.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? You should follow Autumn's lead, rookie.
Come on, sit.
I've been face to face with them, and you and all your insecure, gun-toting bullies.
Who are you?
Yeah, well, you better stop messing with my unit, or there are gonna be consequences.
Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
You'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis.
Sure, the occasional pirate raid would set us back a bit. Then the pirates would leave and the guests would return. If I were up to
Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. And he started moving in on my territory.
Get the hell out of my face, you pretentious wanker. I'm already bored with this conversation.
It's a good thing you're so funny, Reese. It's the only thing keeping me from kicking your ass.
If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me. Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me. Well, thanks for the economics lesson, but I think I know my trade. Look, the bad news is Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her husband was killed. May's the key to this whole thing, but I don't know her. Maybe try to get on her good side? Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive. The ones that do earn a reputation. The Red Mile is incredibly dangerous. I just don't want to see you take a risk like that. I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy, because this is life and death we're talking about.
Planned this out real good, didn't you, Jade? The Freestar Rangers do the dirty work, and you get rid of a rival.
Don't forget the part where the Freestar Rangers get to bring down a big-time criminal while your deputy friend here gets intel on the first. Seems to me like we're all getting something we want, thanks to my good planning.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
I'm up for a little adventure.
Please be careful out there.
I doubt anything scares you. Whew, you're either brave as hell, or you've got a death wish. You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
The mile is dangerous. Make sure you're prepared.
Are you, dear?
This place used to be a real dive, but things are looking up.
Here to bask in my glory, eh?
Things really trying to turn this place around.
Sut, you're choosing only to look the negative. Successful runners like Mr. Reese have earned considerable fame for their achievements. Only those who take the greatest risks earn the greatest rewards. We simply provide them with a stage on which to achieve their destiny.
I guess I didn't think about it that way.
Do you remember when you applied for this job fresh out of school, saying that you wanted to gain more practical, real-world experience? Well, it's not always pretty or even fair. But sometimes this is how things work. Please enjoy your time here at the Red Mile.
We certainly get a lot of interesting people in this place.
Kick back with a drink from the bar and enjoy yourself.
What's this I hear about you giving one of my crew a hard time, Reese? Since you quit running, I assumed you knew for that whole death wish thing. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, if it isn't little General Stock. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't stand up and salute. I'm just not all that impressed by you, your lads, lasses and all. Playing as soldiers. Oh, and you can drop that whole intimidation thing you're trying. I've been face to face with death more times than you and all doing secure gun-toting Multiverse.
I'll win it all back.
Yeah, well, you better stop messing with my unit or there are gonna be consequences.
Oh. You mean consequences like how you and your bloody weekend warriors are driving all the business out of Red Mile? Thanks to you, I'm barely able to fulfill my very lucrative contract.
Almost had a death wish.
You'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis?
Sure. The occasional pirate raid would set us back a bit. Then the pirates would leave and the guests would return. If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of you right now.
This place,
chances we don't die.
Well, it's not up to you, is it? Meanwhile, here's some free advice. Next time you get drunk, try picking a fight with someone who isn't carrying a firearm. I can only hold my subordinates back for so long before they finally get tired of your BS.
Get the hell out of my face, you pretentious wanker. I'm already bored with this conversation.
It's a good thing you're so funny, Reese. It's the only thing keeping me from kicking your ass.
Spare me. Sorry, friend. I don't do autographs. Listen, friend. I don't need to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace. I tell you what. If you want a conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk. Deal? Off you go, then.
Amazing. Always looking for new and returning runners for the Red Mile.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
Okay. Hello.
Is something bothering you, Saki? That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly. It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. Are you prepared to run the Red Mile? Oh, I'm afraid this is the only thing that I want from you. At least for now. A simple journey through a wilderness occupied by creatures that some call dangerous. I give you my word, which is something I never do lightly. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from my patrons who will place wagers on your survival. I'm afraid not. But I'm sure your confidence will inspire our patrons to place substantial wagers on your survival. That's entertainment! It's also business. It takes a lot of credits to keep the lights on and my guards paid.
I'll be honest, I never understood the appeal of this place.
Now that we're clear on what's expected, are you ready to begin? Please do. Unprepared runners tend not to last very long on the mile. Hey. Where are they?
Lynn's really trying to turn this place around. I keep thinking I should run the course someday, but after seeing some of the deaths firsthand, maybe not. Word to the wise. Security here is run by mercs. They don't play by the same rules as other security officials.
You wouldn't last a minute in the Red Mile. Of course, runners come and go. The mile. It's almost got a death wish. Why not make a few credits off it?
But if you're not satisfied with your compensation, I'm sure I can find other members of your outfit eager to take your place.
Maybe. Or maybe I could call them up myself and see how they'd feel about taking over Red Mile and leaving you with the burdens of management. I'm sure we could find ways to bolster the profits here.
Oh, you're welcome to try. But I have friends in high places. You wouldn't want me to have to call in favor, would you?
See, I think you're all talk, May. And one of these days, I might just call your bluff.
I hope you're enjoying your visit. It can get rowdy in here sometimes, but we try to keep things civil.
Thinking of running sometime. Talk to May and she'll fill you in. May runs a tidy establishment.
Hi, welcome to Red Mile. We've got clean rooms and neat drinks. Can I help you out with either of those? Or both? Ooh, what about both? Ooh, I saw this guy get full on eaten by one of the larger creatures we had out there one time. Just swallowed him up whole in one gulp. Clearly he was a goner. Not 5 minutes later, after the bets were called and everyone was settling up, the guy bursts out of the thing's stomach and goes on to finish the course. You can imagine that was an interesting night. Just don't imagine what that guy smelled like after, because... Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service starship maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon Anderson. And don't mind him. He may be a lazy old fart, but when push comes to shove, he gets the job done. Coming right up. Come and see me if you need anything else.
This I hear about you giving one of my crew a hard time, Reese. Since you quit running, I assumed you were over that whole death wish thing. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, there isn't little General Stockman.
Short now. I'll win it all back.
Stand up and salute.
This place is gonna
I'm
be
just
a real dive.
impressed by you.
Things are looking up.
Lads, lasses and all. Playing in soldiers. Oh, and you can drop that whole intimidation thing you're trying. I've been face to face with death more times.
I can't wait for the next run. It's gonna be one to remember.
Word to the wise?
Yeah,
Here's
will.
remarks.
You better stop messing with my unit, or there are gonna be consequences.
Oh. You mean consequences like how you and your bloody weekend warriors are driving all the business out of Red Mile?
Runners.
Thanks to you, I'm barely able to fulfill my very lucrative contracts.
You'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis?
Sure. The occasional pirate raid would set us back a bit. Then the pirates would leave and the guests would return.
If you wouldn't last a minute in the
I'd
Red
find a
Mile.
lot of you right now.
Of course, I
Chances with
probably wouldn't either.
I can't
Well,
believe
it's not up to you,
Reese is
is
actually here in this bar. That guy's
Meanwhile,
a legend.
here's some free advice. Next time you get drunk, try picking a fight with someone who isn't carrying a firearm. I can only hold my subordinates back for so long before they finally get tired of your
I keep
BS.
thinking I should run the
Get the
course.
hell out of my face, you pretentious
See some
wanker.
of the deaths
I'm already
firsthand.
bored with this
Maybe I-
conversation.
This place is to be a real
It's a
dive.
good thing you're so funny,
Things are looking
Reese.
up.
It's the only thing keeping me from kicking your ass.
Spare me. If you think you've got a chance in the Red Mile, talk to me. She's always happy to have more fodder for the beasties down there.
I keep thinking I should run the course someday, but never
Whether you're here to gamble, participate, or just watch, the Red Mile has entertainment for everyone. Call on me if you need anything. Very well. Follow me. Hello.
Start some trouble. Give me an excuse to air you out.
All the fun in the island is depending on whether people can survive. Yeah, they just keep doing 12 hours.
welcome at the Red Mile. We don't ask you any questions. Do enjoy your stay.
Here's to going out in a blaze of glory.
Funny. You don't look crazy.
Testing yourself against the model? Right.
Doing this? I can't believe we're doing this. The Red Mile. I never understood why anyone would voluntarily run it. Thrill junkies, I guess. All you. there. No bad guys around. Wait, no one's around. Grab everything useful. Gun to take you out. I'm up for a little adventure.
Enjoy your time here. Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
Well, it's not up to you, is it? Meanwhile, here's some free advice.
Indeed you have, and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head. I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
Hello.
That's really simple out there on the Red Mile. Just don't die. Always worked for me.
Look at that. You've still got all your limbs.
Don't know if it was brave or stupid. At least you survived.
You made it.
You must be tougher than you look.
You're back. Are you okay? And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Guess I had nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that. How could you possibly... Maybe someday I can... But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
I considered placing a bet against you. Glad I didn't. I honestly thought you'd be in worse shape than this. You must be tougher than you look.
Satty, my dear. Looking particularly fetching today?
Here to ask for
I hear you're one of the runners.
You know, I've heard you're boasting to anyone who comes with an earshot of you.
Play by the house rules. You'll find yourself on the other side of an airlock.
Don't see a lot of people survive. That is easy. Well done.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean. Only that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards. Then it's in all our interests that you make haste. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you. Don't keep Marco waiting. Do enjoy your stay.
People will be talking about this for a while.
I already paid you more than fair wage.
Can we talk? Time to greet the stars. Orbit achieved. Boys, all great.
What was it like?
Successful job. Terrible. It was terrible. You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Trust me, it's the worst.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. I'd appreciate it if you have the time. But if you don't, that is really alright. I'm sorry, everyone, but the captain is busy. So let's continue to our next destination.
Landing site's clear. All great here.
Hey, how's today, Captain?
Time for a quick chat. I'd appreciate it when you're able. I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation. When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
This music is gonna put me to sleep. Lucky to get a meeting with Marco.
Why don't we have a room like this? Just full of knock your socks off trophies. You know, really flaunt our success. I could bend your ear when you got a moment.
Dulcet tones of classical piano. Really puts the soul at ease.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks. You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots. Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger. This deputy might just surprise you, Marco. And who might you be?
The name's Sam Coe.
A name well known across the Freestar Collective. It's an honor to welcome a descendant of the great Solomon Coe.
Yeah, well, that name probably means more to you than it does to me.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads. That's right. Major Hull spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine. To settle accounts, Major Hull served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt council of governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future. I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand. I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective? If being in the 1st Cavalry taught me anything, it's that blind loyalty gets you killed. Time you learn the same. God.
Well, they don't need it. You got time for a quick chat? I appreciate it when you're able.
Prepare for liftoff. And just like that, we're in space.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up. Well, up until a few years ago, she kept hoping we'd get back together. I mean, Lillian and I stayed married longer than we should have for Cora's sake. But we really weren't doing Cora any favors there. No, I'm careful about that. I mean, I try and not put down Lillian within earshot, which, well, isn't that hard, really. Lillian, she's an incredible woman, truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. Back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team. Oh, don't worry, you're in a category all your own. Where was I? But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. See, I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right. Not for a second. And she's right. Lillian is where she's meant to be. She always wants to fight the good fight. And the Rangers are lucky to have her. We were making each other miserable. And that war on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. That kind of set me off. Late night stakeouts, shootouts with a lot of leftover adrenaline. Well, we were never lacking in chemistry. Compatibility, on the other hand, nah, don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again. That's what I think too. And for now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
Ashtar is sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only use robots outside the walls.
Hey, Deputy.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
I'm up for a little adventure. If you're sure you don't need backup.
Just making my way.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close. Yeah, you know, big nasty four-legged thing with razor-sharp teeth, fast, quiet, deadly. Maybe you've never heard of them. I mean, it's only the most dangerous predator in basically the universe, so why should you have? Oh, come to daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, Deputy.